What's up guys, we're back with the next episode of my Fire Red Let's Play. In the last episode we got all the way across Route 9 and here onto Route 10, and now we're ready to get into Rock Tunnel. That's right. So, we got up quite a few levels last episode. We got Dahlia up to level 26 and Umbra up to level 26, so it was actually quite an even balance. But now I'm going to put Umbra up front because we're going through a rock tunnel, and you know, if anyone can take on rock types, it's probably a water type. And we should get through it pretty well, so let's go in. Rock Tunnel. Now, Rock Tunnel, as most people know, is pitch black, which is why, in a couple of episodes ago, we grabbed hold of Jeeves and we taught him Flash. So, we should now be able to see what we're doing. Hooray! Now, let's make our way through here. I'm not going to bother with repels because I think the constant experience might be really quite helpful for Umbra, and hopefully get her near Blastoise level, which will be really quite nice. Because, you know, we're getting quite far in the game now. I think a Blastoise will be quite useful. At times like this I wish I hadn't deleted Bubble and I had deleted Withdraw, because then we could have had 3 water types and we would never have run out of PP. Well, we probably won't run out of PP, but I'm kind of hoping we don't. So this is probably going to be quite tedious if I keep getting into random battles, but I don't know, I might cut them out. I doubt it, because it's far too much editing. And as if you've learned nothing from watching this LP, I'm really lazy when it comes to editing. Hey look, a Cubone! Don't see a lot of those either. Strange, isn't it? Oh well. I knew you saw Cubones in here. I've been looking around and I keep thinking, where have I seen those things before? So I looked them up on Bulbapedia, and you don't find them anywhere outside of Lavender Tower. But, you know, Pokemon Tower in Lavender Town, but I knew I'd seen them in Rock Tunnel. And that's where they've been in the thrall of other trainers. So Thunderbolt. Still going to use everything type advantage-y. I'm not going to focus on one Pokemon. As I say, I take things on as I need to. But having Umbra out front probably will make the wild battles a lot quicker. And I know wild battles aren't exactly the most entertaining thing to watch, but hopefully we won't run into that many. But if we do, I really can't help it, and I can't be held responsible. Like monkeys, they aren't helpful because they're not rock types, and water attacks won't take them down in one hit. So what's the point of them? Well, the point of them is to offer a nice variation on types. But I'm hoping to run into mostly Geodudes and Onyxes, so that if I water gun them, they faint. That's pretty much it. There you go. And of course the experience, though pitiful, will draw us ever closer to evolving into a Blastoise. Let's move on. And another fella. Hello fella. I draw illustrations of Pokemon when I'm home. That's sad. Well, not really. Think about it, there's people who watch animals and draw pictures of animals, so I imagine in this world that's the equivalent. So if we use Bite, it will be equally effective on Slowpoke because, well, you know, Slowpoke's part Psychic type, so Dark types do help. In case you were wondering, in the last episode I did say that Umbra knows one of its final moves. If you're wondering which move that is, that's Bite. Bite is going to be the move I'm keeping. I know it's not an extremely strong move, but Dark types are in short supply in Fire Red and Leaf Green, and I think Bite on Umbra and Bite on one of the other Pokemon we're going to be catching will be quite helpful. So we'll wander over here because I know there's an item. There it is. And one Revive, that might come in handy. You never know when we might get one shotted or something. I always save them up for towards the end, because you know when you get to the Elite Four you're going to need a Revive. And since we're not Nuzlocking, we can use them. I love that. No, Oddish. Now that's not helpful, because we've got nothing that can take on an Oddish. So that's why we have our Flying Fearow, or Dahlia as we know her. Sweet Scent, what a pitiful move. I mean, sure, it ensures that their moves are going to hit, but it also wastes a turn to do so, so that was essentially a free switch. They could have gotten Giga Drained on us or anything. Instead, they chose to just hit us with Sweet Scent. Strange, but that's the AI for you. So as you can see, Grass type's absolutely no match for Dahlia's mighty beak, which is nice. Isn't it nice to have a mighty beak? Alright, moving on. And it's Geodude, which is perfect for our water type. And water gun, and it's dead. Wonderful. Remember in the original Red and Blues when Geodude used to look like cabbages? It made no sense, but they were sitting there with cabbages and they had their thumbs up, and it would make a hell of a lot of sense. I like that they redesigned the game graphics, because in these originals it just made no sense whatsoever. That's a Bulbasaur and a Charmander we've fought recently. That's interesting. Everyone in here seems to have a starter, and they seem to have an aversion to evolving them, which is also weird. Well, I think Umbra's doing rather well. I mean, it's already level 27, and they just keep sending out things that can get one-shotted by water attacks. That's what I call respect. Alright, and that's another person beaten and their wallets raided for extra cash. Because that's essentially all a Pokemon battle is. You run at somebody, you use your pets to beat their pets, and then you rob them. That's Pokemon battling. And yet they call it a career. How bizarre. Ah, matchups. I'd catch you if Nintendo hadn't insisted on trying to make people socially active. Yes, the whole trading thing makes no sense to me. Oh, but you need to interact with your friends. But what if I don't have any friends? What if I'm playing this at 7 o'clock in the afternoon and they're all in bed and we're grinding up a Geodude? Well, you're never going to get a Golem because they don't evolve. Unless you trade them with somebody. I hate that about the original Pokemon games. I hate that about all the Pokemon games, that there are certain Pokemon you can only evolve when you trade. What if I don't have any friends? What if my Pokemon are my only friends? I'm not saying that's the truth, I'm just saying that's what I used to think when I was a kid. It's quite inconsiderate to introverts, that's all I'm saying. Of course, that's why I like the hacks. So if I was playing this on Fire Red Omega and I had a matchup, I get to level 35 and it would evolve. Evolve into Machamp. And there it is. Finished. Done. You have your fully evolved fighting type Pokemon. I like that. And one day, maybe quite a way in the future, because I am doing Fire Red now, I'll do Fire Red Omega, and we'll play that. I might just, normal play it. I don't know, like, you guys should tell me. If in the future I play Fire Red Omega, do you want me to Nuzlocke it, or do you just want me to play it normally? I'll leave that up to you guys. In fact, eventually I'm going to let my subscribers pick a game. But, I'm going to have a lot more subscribers before I do that. Maybe if I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'll do a video and you guys can pick a game that you want me to play. But for right now, I'm just a humble YouTuber playing for my own satisfaction. Oh, Jeeves has another item. I must remember to get that. Oh, hold on a sec. Sorry about that. Anyway, I'm back. Where was I? I can't remember. Oh well, I'll just take on this Geodude. I really can't remember where I was talking about. I got a phone call, and since it's loud enough to wake the hounds of hell, I couldn't exactly just let it ring. Jeeves has a new item. We'll take that after this battle. That's as far as I can remember. I told you, I have a terrible short-term memory. I've made no secret of it all the way through this LP. Plus, there are other Pokemon hacks I could LP in the future. In fact, I will. I'm definitely going to do another hack in the future. Probably of Fire Red Omega, though. But there you go. Of course, another game I want to do is Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. I'm really wanting to do that. And I also want to do Sly Raccoon. All three of those. I'd like to do Ratchet and Clank. I'd like to do Crash Bandicoot. Spyro the Dragon. There are a lot of games out there other than Pokemon that I'd really like to LP. And when I get a little bit more popular, believe me, I will. There will be LPs aplenty. I'm not saying popularity is the only thing holding me back. I'm just saying right now I am running 3 concurrent LPs, and I think a 4th would probably overtax me. I'm barely keeping up with all of these as it is. Which is why I'm saying I'm going to focus on Fire Red for a little while. I think I said that last episode. Just gonna focus on Fire Red for a little while, and then come what may. I mean, you guys are enjoying Fire Red, right? I know it's quite popular with some of my other viewers that haven't subscribed to me. Mainly because they don't have accounts. You know, they just watch it as they can. So I do know I am slightly more popular than how many subscribers I have. But for you guys who are subscribed to me, you know, bless you. It's nice to know that there are people who like me enough to want updates on when my new videos come out. Oh, come on, really? That is like a sliver of experience. So there have been like 3 parts in these last 2 episodes of Fire Red where I've had to literally stop and cough. Because I've still got like that tickly feeling from the end of a sore throat that I had a few weeks ago, well, last week. And it's driving me nuts. It really is, because I know that I now have to listen and wait for when I pause so that I can edit that bit out. Otherwise you're going to get an episode where I just cough for 5 minutes. Nobody wants that. Anyway, Hiker Lucas has a Geodude that we're going to take on. So yeah, I think Umbra should get to at least almost level 30 by the time we leave here. So it'll be nearly a Blastoise. Which is good. I mean, that's what you want, isn't it? Nearly a Blastoise. No, to be honest, I'd prefer a full-on Blastoise. Because then we get the fully evolved pictures at the bottom of the layout. I mean, you guys knew I was doing that, right? I have said that in another episode. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Well, let's gravel it down. I think we're nearly out now. I think there's only one more floor to go. And then we are out of Rock Tunnel. Yeah, it's down. Well, I think there's something up here, actually. Sorry, I should lay off the fast... Nah, screw it, I'm going to fast forward. Let's find out what was up here. Nothing. Just rock smashers. Holy hell, a bike took one out. Okay. No more fast forward. Done what I had to do. But once you start pressing that fast forward button, it gets really hard to stop. Never mind. Oh no, not Jigglypuff. I hate Jigglypuff. Why do I hate Jigglypuff? Because they can put people to sleep, and they have that weird thing where they're bulky. But hey, confusion. Hopefully it'll take out itself. That's the only part of confusion I like. That it can potentially roll out. Roll out. Hate roll out. I hate a lot of things. It's a character flaw with me. So, a Pidgey. I think we'll stay in to fight the Pidgey. The Pidgey can't exactly destroy us. It's not like it's super effective against us. And a Water Pulse will be just as effective as it would have been on anything else. And then there's that. Nearly level 30. Meowth. Yeah, I think we can take a Meowth. Water Pulse. And it's done. Level 30. See, I told you we'd get nearly... We'd get to around level 30 before we got out. I'm just happy that our starter is now our most powerful Pokemon again. There's been far too long where Pikachu has been up there. Mind Tesla earned that right. He took on almost everything that we came across, but because a lot of things at the beginning of the game are really weak to electric types, and that's why getting a Pikachu in Viridian Forest is probably one of the best ideas you can have. Unless you just want to push on through without one. And I mean, good on you, you know? You don't have to do it my way. I'm doing this because I like the Pokemon I'm catching. Squirtle is probably one of my favourite starters. Charmander is still probably my favourite Kanto starter, but I don't know why. Charmander is really quite overrated, if you think about it. Because it gains that dual weakness. When it fully evolves into Charizard, it gains that really bad weakness to Rock type. Granted, it gains immunity to ground, but Rock type becomes a bane of its life. And it also gains a weakness to electric and ice. You know, these aren't good things. So, you know, you got to be careful with Charizard. Whereas Blastoise is only weak to electric and grass. That's it. Nothing else. Electric and grass. There's nothing else it's weak to, and it's strong against a lot of things. So, I suppose in a way that's why the water start is pretty good. However, later on, when everything starts getting a dual typing, it's like, dual typing is overrated, unfortunately. The reason I'm over-leveling Umbra at the minute is because I know that Umbra is not going to be helpful for a long time. Because the next gym is a grass gym, and the gym after that is a poison gym, and the gym after that is a psychic gym. So there's not going to be a hell of a lot of cause for a water type. However, the last two gyms are fire and ground, so water type, water type. I mean, trust me, there is a lot of use for our water type starter, it's just not yet. The middle of the game, kind of a dry spell, if you forgive the pun. So, you know, I like to get this part of the game to the starter so it can really get going. See, Protect, not helpful. People say, oh, I love Protect. Why? You love a move that wastes time. That's all it does, it wastes one move, no one gets to do anything, and then you move on. It's not like there's a move limit. If there was a move limit, then fair enough. And again, there's another one I'm going to have to cut out. Rock Tunnel, a lot longer than I thought it was. At the start I thought, wow, we're going to do Rock Tunnel in record time. And now we're up to 17 minutes and I'm thinking, maybe not. So, grass types are not something I want to leave Umbra to deal with, so I have to get Dahlia back out here. And oh, Sleep Powder, for the love of God, it has like 60% accuracy, it really does. And yet it hits every single time I'm used against it. Things always seem to get worse the longer an episode goes, have you ever noticed? First 6 to 8 minutes I was flying through, things were going really well. Now it's nearly 18 minutes and I could just strangle things. But this is probably going to take Dahlia up to level 27, so that's good. Yay! I was right. I've been right. Dahlia's level 27, and Clefairy. Well, we all know who's going to deal with Clefairy. I didn't teach him that move, so we couldn't punch normal types in the face. I taught him it so we could do that. So, Brick Break. Follow me. Draws all the attention to Clefairy, and then you punched it in the face. I mean, it seems like a useless move to use, so why is the AI saying use Follow Me? I have no idea. I've never worked out why the AI insists on using moves designed for double battles in single battles. What's another one? Helping Hand. How many times have you seen a Pokemon use Helping Hand and wondered, why are you using Helping Hand? This isn't a double battle. Beats me. Okay, Pidgey, see, that's not a threat. We can use whatever we want on a Pidgey. I like how Umbra's level 31. It's like, I said, oh, we'll get to level 30, but I don't even think this is the last floor. You know, what did Dahlia do with this? Grass types are Dahlia's forte at the minute. As I pointed out, we are getting a fire type. And I've been thinking about it, and fire types could be construed as redundant, considering we have a flying type, but flying types can't take out steel types, flying types can't take out, what's that other one? Ice types? They know. Fire types do have their advantages. But, who really cares? I mean, I certainly don't. I just like the idea of having a fire type. Especially this fire type, the one I've got planned for us. The astute among you will have already worked out what the fire type's going to be. And those of you who haven't, well, you'll notice when I start saying, well, we're going to catch a Pokemon around here. And the only thing worth catching is a whatever. put it this way, it can only be a Vulpix, or a Growlithe, or a... Have I already said it's a Growlithe? I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I did. Oh well, anyway, those of you that know can say, yeah, you already told us, or those of you that don't can go, really? I didn't know it was one of those. Either way, I'll feel like an idiot, because I can't remember. Never mind. You think I'd be able to remember what I said in my own LP? Not the case. And I think this is the final fight, and then we can get out of here. For those of you that don't know, there is a person in Rock Tunnel who will teach your Pokemon Rock Slide. But I seem to have walked past him at some point, unless he's further over here. I can't remember. I should have looked it up really, but since I wasn't planning on teaching anyone Rock Slide, it really didn't feel important. Oh well, never mind. Oddish, well that's certainly not Umbra's cup of tea. That's Darling's cup of tea. Peck. I like Peck, but I prefer Drill Peck, and that's the move that Darling's going to know. Drill Peck, Fly, those will be the two flying Peck moves, mainly because we have to have Fly to get around, and Drill Peck is really powerful, and it's only a one-turn move. I get the feeling that I wasn't supposed to change Pokemon, but now that Umbra's back out, I'm just going to have to deal with it. That's just a Pidgey. Bite takes care of Pidgeys. So Umbra's nearly level 32, which is really good. Only 4 more levels. 5 more levels, rather. To, Blastoise level. I'm just fast forwarding because I just have to know whether that... No, he's not over here. Never mind. And there we are, guys. We have made it through Rock Tunnel, and we are now on the other side of Route 10. There are some trainers out here who we will be battling, but we'll do that in the next episode. So until then, guys, I'm NoryBoyGames. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Like, comment, and subscribe if you have. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.